I'll throw it to the group, what is the most interesting thing that you've discovered over the first 6 months of our work?
The table that we set is like this diverse group of folks, right? Folks that are, one, reflective of Oakland in so many ways, right? Of like who we are as a community. But again, the power of everyone looking at where they sit in the gap, where is it that they can create the change, and all of us kind of being accountable together. I think that was incredibly powerful. From a very even simplistic space, right? We should define these things, right? Because people will say equity in a minute, and you like, what's your equity? What's your, how do we really define that? And so again, I think it's important work, and it may feel like it was drudging for 6 months, maybe even, but I think that we know what we're identifying and talking about. We can go into community and define that. Equity is about, right, giving people power and enabling them to have access and control their lives. And so kind of doing some of that, initial foundational work where people can kind of step in and help build.
I want to add to what Jamoke said is that for years, Oakland has worked in silos. And what I've really learned through the work with the task force is we have almost every member of the silos at the table. And it seems like this would be common sense that all the departments and the districts and the parks and even our pros teams would all be working together for the betterment of our young people. But that really hasn't been the case. So I believe the work of this task force is bringing everyone together to help develop and give a bright and great outcome for our young people.
Yeah, I mean, for me, right, like, we have such a unique opportunity to really shift the sport landscape for our young people. Oftentimes, you hear words like, we're gonna give the community a seat at the table. Oh, wait a minute. It's our table. Like, this is our community. Like, we can create pathways, we can create solutions for our own community, for our own youth. There's nothing wrong with our communities, aside from the fact that they're historically, systematically under-resourced, right? And I think this type of work gives us a platform and the space to come together and think about and target the systems, not just the symptoms, right? But the systems that create those symptoms to drive this work forward.